she's having a good dream?
I hope so. I hope that's all she has from now on.
Maybe we shouldn't have brought her here this late.
We didn't have much of a choice, Josie. We had a good lead. But we found maybe someone from her mom's family. We had to bring her.
What if the relative is like her mom? Or what if it's somebody who doesn't love her like
we do?
I can't let her go. Something inside of me says that we're supposed to love her and take care of her.
I know. But now it's up to Child Protection Services. They have the last word, and they can take her away from us.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm still cold.
I'm sorry the wind kicked. I'd have never rode as far as the lighthouse if we had such a chop when we started out.
No, it's all right. I mean, a lighthouse is one of those things you always think there's something going on inside, but you never get close enough to find out.
Now, if I just told you it was a big searchlight controlled by a computer, would you be disappointed?
Well, absolutely, so don't tell me that. The perfect end to a wonderful evening.
Even with the waves crashing against the boat and drenching you?
Nothing wrong with me that a hot cup of tea won't fix.
That sounds great. I don't want this evening to end.
Come on, Matthew, please answer. Did you get anything out of Alexander?
Nikos wants me to believe that he'll have his security people find Rachel. I know he's gonna.
Let's go to the police.
No, there's one other thing we should do first.
You're not going anywhere. Get over here. Carl will never find you.
There's got to be something that we can do so that we can keep her.
Baby, I think the best thing we can do right now is wait. We filled out all the paperwork to try and get custody. Look, you got to remember something. We're dealing with social workers here who do not know us. Okay, they could say anything they want. We got dangerous jobs or crazy hours. They could make up a million reasons to turn us down.
Don't say that.
Oh, it's true. I know it's hard, but I'm just trying to be realistic for you because I don't want to see your heart get broken if they do take her away from us.
Hey, buonasera, guys. Joe Carolino.
Joey, you're back?
Yeah. How you doing, baby?
I got back a couple hours ago.
And Pauline already let you out of her sight? I don't believe it.
Well, as a matter of fact, she's in bed right now, but my body's on Italian time, so I think it's 7 o'clock in the morning, you know?
Well, I think I know the truth. Truth is, you didn't want to have Josie keep your captain's job.
It's yours.
Hey.
Take it.
Hey, you know, you're doing a great job.
Thank
What
you
can I say?
very much, Joe, but gladly hand it back to you.
Oh, hey, Joey.
Oh, Joe.
That's Rain. That's the little girl whose mommy OD'd.
Yeah. What girl? Paulina opened up to me.
That's great. That's great. I knew as soon as she saw that sweet little face, it wouldn't be much longer.
Pills came from Cindy.
Cindy? Joe, I don't know about that. You know, if they were pharmaceuticals, I would think it might be, but these were street drugs.
The last batch was street drugs. We think she got them from Grant.
Grant? Why?
To get at me.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, then we'll just get at him, you know? We'll impeach him, hang him out to dry.
No, Gary, we can't do that. It's not a slam dunk yet. We don't have any proof.
Fine, I'll find proof.
Well, what about Cindy? You know, she's going to deny anything that Paulina said.
Exactly. So we may have to offer her immunity for testimony against Grant.
Well, Cindy may not even know where Grant scored the drugs in the first place.
I can't believe you're hauling me in. I didn't break any laws.
You were parked in front of a fire hydrant. Your license plates are out of date, and you couldn't produce a car registration.
The car's not stolen.
We'll see what the computer has to say about that. Have a seat, Mr. Collins.
Call me Dwayne. You can't do that.
I don't want you going anywhere. I'll be right back. Dwayne.
Hey.
You okay, sweetheart?
You
What
all
happened? You
right?
have a bad dream?
You know, some tea sounds great. That'll warm us both up.
Oh, no. I happen to be a working girl, Matt Corey, and that alarm clock blares awfully early, and you, on the other hand, do not have a job to speak of, so you can sleep in.
Well, that'll change.
Mm-hmm. Think you'll get reinstated into Corey?
It's one possibility.
I hope so. You deserve to carry on the work that your father created.
You understand? That's what I want.
So you're going to make up with your mother?
Some things will just take time.
Yeah,
Bless you. You know, if you catch pneumonia, I'm going to feel very guilty. You can't stay in these wet clothes.
Well, I'm perfectly capable of taking my clothes off myself.
Well, you sure you don't need any help?
I don't need any help. No. I thought you were a perfect gentleman, but I'm beginning to think you're not.
Would that be so bad? Let's see what that is.
Open up! I'll break this door down, Matthew!
Carl! Don't do that. Man, what are you doing with him?
Matthew.
How could you do this to your mother?
Do what?
Alexander's taken her. What do you know about this, Matthew?
Very clever of you to have found this, but you're not going to get to use it yet.
When Carl finds me, you're going to go to prison.
Carl's not even looking for you.
Yes, he is.
I just saw him at the hospital.
What's he doing there?
He's probably telling Felicia to leave me again.
Felicia's back.
Yes. And I'm going to take care of her from now on.
When she finds out what you've done to me, she's never going to have a thing to do with you.
That's why I have to do this. So she won't find out. Who will tell her?
My family will help Carl find me.
Your family is torn apart. The secret dies with you.
No! No!
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't mean to wake you up.
No,
I came in
it's
as
all
quietly as I could. Gary told me you were back.
Yeah.
This took real courage.
Well, you know, I It's Halloween. I couldn't stay in the hospital. I had to go out and trick or treat. You know me.
I had quite a Halloween myself.
Did you?
Yeah. You'll never guess with whom.
Who?
Donna. Love.
Oh,
Hudson.
God, Donna.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Oh, I felt like I was under the spell of the full moon.
Oh, dear. Well, I hope you didn't do anything that you would regret this morning.
Je ne regrette rien.
Oh, dear.
Did you?
Actually, I saw you with Donna at the Harbor Club.
You were there?
I got your message on my machine. You know, you said to call you there. I just needed to see you again. Anyway, I was on that terrace like a kid, you know, spying in at some grown-up party.
And that's when Gary found you?
Yeah.
Why did you take off?
Oh, I don't know. It's just the walls closing in on me and everybody hovering, so sympathetic and giving me such good advice. I guess I just got so tired of trying to be so brave.
Nobody ever expected you to be the model patient, you know?
I know. I know that now. I saw my face and I felt sick. A stranger was like looking back at me, you know.
Honey, you mustn't.
No, let me finish telling you this. I want to tell you this. When I saw my face, I knew that Felicia Gallant was gone forever.
You'll always be
No,
Felicia.
but I'll be changed, Cass. That stranger in the mirror screamed that at me.
You mustn't underestimate the woman inside. Or the people who love you.
You know what happened? I met a homeless man.
You did?
Yeah, he wasn't frightened by my face at all.
That's because he saw you. You're not that hard to find.
Well, Gary also wasn't frightened by me.
Neither am I.
I know. I see it in your face right now. And I heard it in your voice on my machine. God, Ken, I really hate what's happened to me.
I know.
But you know what? I know there's plastic surgery and doctors, and God knows Alexander's got a whole army of them out there. But
But what?
I don't know if I want to do it his way, with his people, with his specialists. I don't know, he flies them in from all over the place. And then, of course, he'll put that ring right back on my finger.
And you're having doubts?
I mean, I just don't know. I mean, I don't know if I have a future with Alexander. He's giving and generous to me. But how is he really with other people? I mean, I'm not sure I even know who he is. Tell me how you feel about
It
it.
doesn't matter how I feel about him. You're going to have to find out for yourself. And before you marry him.
Hey, Shane.
You doing, Thomas?
You on call tonight?
No, I'm doing a little extra work for a patient. Take a look. Do you recognize it?
Nope. Never seen anything like this before. It's got to be some kind of parasite, right?
Good. That's right.
From Africa?
Central America.
Wait, your patient went on vacation without getting shots?
No, he was in the Air Force, stationed in Belize and El Salvador. He was there 10 years ago. Hasn't been back since.
So you could live with this stuff for that long?
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, what are the symptoms?
Low energy, low-grade fever, loss of appetite, loss of weight. He thought it was due to overwork and stress.
But do you think it'll progress? Because tropical infections can cause something as minor as vitamin deficiency, something as serious as hepatitis, dementia, blindness.
This strain's fatal.
Wow, so how do you treat it? Antibiotics?
So far, it's been non-responsive to antibiotics. Let's go get a sandwich.
Sure. Shane, did you see the patient?
Oh, yeah, he knows.
Why don't you take this out of the hallway? Come on in. I have to change my dress, so y'all can talk. Girl.
Matthew, this is very serious. Mom is missing.
And you think Alexander's responsible?
Yeah, we do. Listen, you remember I told you earlier that Alexander stormed into the house demanding to see Felicia. He thought Carl had Felicia. Well, now maybe taking Mom is some kind of bargaining chip for him.
Nikos isn't the only one responsible. Did you help him get Rachel out of the house?
I didn't know such. That's outrageous and insulting.
And where is she? Where is she?
I honestly don't know. You really think Alexander kidnapped her?
Nikos got me off to Chicago on a ruse. When I came back, there's no sign of your mother.
Oh my God, Carl, what are we talking about here? Is there a ransom note?
Your sister is misguided. Nikos doesn't want to ransom her. He wants to bury her.
Why do you think that?
There was a ghoulish mask left on the front door, stabbed through with a dagger.
Here's a note that went with it.
Life for life. Love for love. My God.
Do you have any idea where she is?
I honestly don't.
If any harm comes to Rachel, there's blood on your hands.
About Alexander, I want to help you.
No. I have to do this all on my own.
I would never tell you what to do, Mama.
Oh, right.
Would I boss you around?
Yes, constantly.
Well, that's because I'm always right. Come on, you think best out loud.
Okay. He always wants everything his way. He has to control it, whatever it takes. I'm only lying in this bed because he cannot give up his anger towards Carl.
No, he can't. He wanted Carl charged with aggravated assault, but Josie and the DA wouldn't do it.
Well, that would mean failure to Alexander, and he just can't accept that. Have Carl have one up on him? So what does that mean? What's next? More violence?
Possibly. He wants Carl sued. Hell, he wants Carl ruined.
And what about my friendship with Rachel? He doesn't leave any room for that.
I really believe he loves you, but it may not be a healthy kind of love.
Cass, this is my life. Don't sugarcoat this, please. Tell me the truth.
Okay. Love should open you up to the world, not close you off. Nikos has been trying to isolate you from all the people who love you.
Amanda.
Hi.
Felicia, can I borrow a minute?
Yes, certainly, honey.
You want to stick around?
Yes, but don't. You've given me lots to think about. Okay.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, pal. See? You did it again.
And again. I love you.
I love you, too.
Good night.
I'm so glad you decided to come back to the hospital. We've been desperate with worry.
What is it? You're desperate right now. What's going on? Tell me. Amanda?
Have you talked to Mother?
No, not since she brought me the clothes and the money. I wasn't very kind to her. I was a little crazy. What happened? What? Tell me.
She's missing.
Oh, what do you mean missing?
Carl thinks Alexander kidnapped her.
Oh, my God. Oh. No, that can't be possible. Are you sure?
Carl got a telegram from someone saying to meet you at the Bromley Hotel in Chicago. Obviously, it wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me.
Carl thought it was a trap, but Mom was so worried about you that she convinced him to go in the hopes that you were there. When he got home, she was gone.
No.
Now, you and I both know that Mom would never leave the twins without telling somebody.
Has Carl confronted Alexander? Has he?
Alexander denies it. He denies it. Now, what I think is that Alexander sees my mother as a way of getting back at Carl. You were hurt very badly, and maybe he wants to hurt my mother just as bad. Maybe more.
Help me! Help! Help me! Help!
Yeah, this place gives me the creeps. You knock it off with the churchyard horror stories, man?
Man, we're supposed to let the dead rest, right?
Yeah.
Now, are you sure you removed all the bodies from the tombs?
Yeah, no, those guys, they did it yesterday. Man, this place gives me the willies.
Yeah.
Help me! Help me! Help!
Joe.
Yeah, Maddie.
Listen, my mother's missing. We think she might have been kidnapped.
All right, Maddie, slow down and tell me what happened, okay?
What is it, Rain? What happened? Gary, she's really scared.
Hey, now listen, Raindrop, you got nothing to be scared of. You're safe now, okay? What do you think? Maybe I ought to take her home.
I can't. I've got too much to do. What about you?
I was gonna go check on Felicia.
Go see Felicia. She needs you to. You know what? We're gonna be fine here.
You sure?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna come find you later. I got your noses.
Isn't he silly? Why don't you wait here 1 second while I say goodbye to Gary, okay? Give Felicia my love.
I will. Listen, about this grant situation, I want you to know I'm all over it. Okay, I'm gonna find his supplier, and I'm gonna bust them both, nail them to the wall.
Good.
Okay.
Because whoever it is killed Rain's mom.
I'll take care of it.
All right.
Bye-bye, sweetie.
I got an idea. I think we should find some colored pencils and play artist.
Can you draw a tiger?
Well, I can try. Why don't you sit here? Oh. And I think I know where I can find some big sheets of paper, okay?
Good one, kid. Get this. She's not coming back. No, she's gone bye-bye. And you better keep that little mouth shut, or you'll make me mad. And then you know what will happen?
Where's Carl?
He went home to check on the twins. He thinks Alexander might go for them next.
Listen, you've got to get out of APB and call the feds, right?
Matt, on a missing person, I can't do anything for 24 hours.
Well, did Matt tell you about the really sick note?
Yeah, he told me about the note, but Rachel's not mentioned by name. There's no proof of her being kidnapped.
Oh, this is great. My mother's missing, and all you can think about is proper procedure?
I need solid evidence, Matt.
Yeah, well, will this be good enough?
What is that?
This was delivered to the house.
The hell?
Amanda, is that...
That's from Mom's coat.
Was there a note?
Yes. An eye for an eye. A wife for a wife. Now do you believe me?
So what are you doing here this late? Your shift ended, what, half an hour ago?
I got a weird feeling that Sophia and Nick wanted to be alone tonight.
Well, tell them to go into their own room, man.
Oh, that's not that easy.
Really? I don't quite follow that.
Neither do I. I don't know. It's just like they got this weird platonic relationship, you know?
Platonic, yeah. I've been there, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I lived in Vicky's attic, and it was difficult. But I kept telling myself that, one day, let's just say I never expected her to marry Jake.
Yeah, right? I'm telling you, if I was you, I don't think I could be so cool about it.
It's an act.
So have you told her how you feel?
Yeah.
Well, come on. Maybe she's not going to marry Jake.
I don't know. I know a part of her still feels something for me, but the question is, how do I get her to admit that to herself?
Well, looks like you got a lot on your mind tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the books.
All right. Take it easy.
I got him, sorry. Shane. Wait a minute. You're the patient?
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. You can't treat yourself.
Look, no one knows about this, all right? Can I trust you to keep it that way?
Shane, this isn't right.
No, it's not communicable. I wouldn't allow myself around patients if that was the case.
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant, but I'm saying, look, maybe there's somebody who's expert with tropical diseases that can help you here in the hospital. Come on, let them help.
Look, if it comes to that, I will. But for the time being, don't tell anyone, okay?
All right. All right, Shane. But I'm going to keep my eye on you.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right.
Elliot, have you seen Rain? Sorry, been tied up with Mr. Collins.
Hi. Want to come out of there now? Come on out. Okay. You got scared. Let's have a big safe hug, okay? Now you're safe.
Sweetie, I want you to tell me what's got you so scared. It's okay.
Papa.
Okay, Mr. Collins, you're getting off of the ticket.
I told you the car wasn't stolen.
Get your license renewed. And keep your registration in your car.
Why aren't you guys doing something really useful? Like arresting real criminals?
Arrest Alexander Nikos now.
Carl, did you see him drop this off at your door?
If you don't bring him in, I will.
Come on, Joe, you have to do something. Now, Mom's in trouble.
I'm putting out an APB on Nikos right now. I'm going to have forensics check this out.
you.
Carl, please come with me. I'll have somebody take your statement.
I'm sick of making statements.
I
You
know you
understand
are.
that?
Yes, I do.
I've had enough.
Please stay
making
here. I'll be right
statements.
back. I want to talk to both of you.
You know Alexander Nikos better than I do. Would he hurt Mom?
I don't know how far I'll go.
God, we should have never gotten involved with that man.
You know, if Mom's hurt, Carl's right. How do I live with that?
No, listen. Listen to me. It's not all your fault. If it hadn't been for this stupid Hadley Prescott,
Stop, all right? Taking turns blaming ourselves isn't going to save anything. I don't want to stick around here to give the cops my story either.
No,
Guys, listen to me. I don't want Carl getting all whipped up about this, okay? This sounds bad. I need you both to tell me everything you know.
Oh, it's so good seeing you here, knowing you're safe.
I have to ask you something.
Alexander, why are you reading about plastic surgery?
Because I need to know what to expect.
Tony, you don't have to read about it. I'll get the best surgeons
I need
in
you
the...
to tell me about Rachel.
What about her?
Do you know where she is?
Darling, my only concern is you.
My concern is Rachel. Amanda says she's missing. Carl says you were behind it. Is that true?
That man would blame me if he stubbed his toe.
This is not a joke. This is my dear friend.
Amanda has no right coming in here
You're
and upsetting
hedging.
you this way.
Amanda is scared to death for her mother. Now, should she be? Tell me.
Darling, I wouldn't know. See, what I've done, I've made arrangements with a clinic in Switzerland. You'll be completely safe there. And we'll fly there tonight. And you'll recuperate much quicker, away from Bay City and Carl's anger. And then you'll go to my island, and you'll recover.
This is my home.
No, we'll make another home. We'll get married on the plane. When we touch down in Europe, you'll be my wife. I just want to make you happy and keep you safe.
I can't accept your ring.
Why? Do you think that the surgery will be unsuccessful and I won't love you?
My God. You really don't get this, do you? I can't marry you.
Why?
Because you're lying to me.
Do you doubt my love?
I know you love me. And I know you want to take care of me. But you haven't answered my question. Rachel. What about Rachel? Have you harmed her in some way to get even with Carl?
Amanda has filled your mind with these crazy suspicions.
You haven't answered the question. Have you harmed Rachel?
My only concern is you. I care about you, making you happy. I'll do anything to keep you.
Keep me? I'm not a piece of jewelry. I'm not real estate. You can't keep
No, I said that badly. I meant...
No, you said it exactly how you feel. You want to take me out of Bay City. As far away as I can go, to Switzerland, to your island, away from the people that I care the most about.
Felicia, I love your free spirit. Why? Why would I want to tame it? Why?
When I had the bandages taken off my eyes, I couldn't focus. Now I feel like I'm seeing you for the very first time.
You see my love.
I see a lot more than that. My face. You did this to me.
Can you see that? You know Carl pushed you.
Carl. It's always Carl. It was an accident. I begged you to stop that feud. I even tried to stop you that night. But nothing can stop you, can it? Nothing.
Felicia, you're breaking my heart.
If you have done anything to harm Rachel, I will never forgive you. If you know where she is and you don't tell me, I will hate you forever.
Is this a bad time?
I'll be back.
Hey. What's going on? You're shaking.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid, Gary.
Okay, I got you. It's all right. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm afraid Alexander's done something to Rachel. I can't be with him. Oh, God. I can't be with him. I can't marry him. I won't.
I think that's good. I think that's smart. He's no good for you. He's a dangerous man, Felicia.
Yes, this is Alexander Nikos. Have you scheduled the demolition of All Souls Church? Right. Not for 24 hours. Are you sure? That's enough time.
Right, I'm coming. Who is it?
Shane.
Why? What are you pounding on my door for?
I didn't think you'd hear me up in that bedroom of yours. I'm sorry if I woke you up.
No, you didn't.
You alone?
Yes?
Look, did you, keep my journals from when I was in the Air Force in El Salvador?
You know I have. I kept everything.
Okay, good. Can you get your hands on the ones? There were a bunch of notes I wrote about parasitic infections and native cures. Can
Yes,
you get your hands on that
I think
one?
so. Shane, goodness, wait till morning.
No, Lila, it can't. You know how I get when I'm on a case.
Yes, don't I remember? You fell asleep in my arms at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about a case. Yeah, they should be in the bedroom.
Thank you.
Well, I'm nothing if not organized.
Great.
Hope that's
Thank
what you
you.
need.
Yeah, this is it. Thanks.
Shane. You're a little bit hot.
I'm
Do you have
fine,
a
Lila.
fever?
Don't worry about it. Thank you.
Right now, we have to find Rachel. Okay. Will you do that? Will you find her, please?
I'm the best PI in the business. I'll do it.
No, tonight. I know
will.
it's late, but I'm afraid the longer we wait,
I'm on it.
I have a choking feeling that Alexander has done something to her.
Felicia.
Mr. Nikos, you're wanted for questioning down at the station. Come with me.
You said Popper? Talk to me, honey. Hey, why don't you tell me and Tiger why you're so scared? Because we want to know.
He said Mommy was never coming back.
Popper said that? Well, what else did he say? You know what? It's okay if you tell me and Tiger what's wrong. Do you know where I can find Popper?
He'll hurt you.
No. I'll be fine. I won't let him hurt me. Where is he?
Gone.
Any signs of forced entry?
No. And she didn't even tell the nanny that she was leaving or anybody else in the house.
Joe, are you going to arrest him?
I'm having him brought in for questioning, Carl.
Joe, there's a call for you on line 3.
Thank you. Thank you. Carlino here. What else you got? I keep working on it. Here's the story. The bones are definitely human, but they're from a body over 100 years old. Also, there's a powdery substance on the bones. It's granite.
That can be in building construction. It's used all the time.
It's also used for tombstones.
Granite.
That can be in building construction. It's used all the time.
It's also used for tombstones.
Help! 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 Help me! Help me!
Hey, looks like we're working ahead of schedule here.
Yeah, Nico sort of like that.
Yeah.
You know, let's move it up.
Yeah. Man, this is really going to be something, huh? Kapow!
NBC Must-See Monday starts tonight with an all-new Suddenly Susan. Then, after an all-new Caroline at a special time, it's the heart-pounding finale of House of Frankenstein, 1997. NBC tonight.